In example number 2, we're going to be solving a system of equations in two variables by graphing. We're going to solve the system of equations by graphing and then identify the type of system. The first equation is 2x plus y equals negative 8. The second equation is x minus y equals negative 1. We're going to solve the first equation for y. So we have 2x plus y equals negative 8, and we subtract negative 2x to both sides, so we get the equation y equals negative 2x minus 8. And this allows us to find out what the slope and the y-intercept is. So the slope m, which is equal to negative 2 over 1. And we have the y-intercept, which is 0, negative 8. Then we're going to solve the second equation for y. So we're going to first subtract x to both sides. And then in order to get y isolated, we have to divide each term by the negative sign. So we get y, which is equal to x plus 1. So therefore we know what the slope is. So m is equal to 1 over 1. And our y-intercept is 0, 1. And then what we're going to do is we're going to graph both equations on the same set of axes. So let's go ahead and do that. So we have our y-intercept, which is 0, negative 8. And then our slope tells us to go down 2 and to the right 1. So we go down 2 and then to the right 1. Now the graph, we can't go any further, so we're going to have to go in the other direction. So we're going to go up 2 and then to the right 1. Up 2 to the right 1. Up 2 to the right 1. Up 2 to the right 1. And then one more. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and then create our line. So let's go ahead and do that. Through our points. And let's make that a blue line. So therefore, there is our equation, which is y equals negative 2x minus 8. Now we're going to graph the other line. So our y-intercept is 0, 1, and our slope is 1, 1. So we're going to first plot our y-intercept. And our y-intercept is at 0, 1. Our slope is telling us to go up 1 and then to the right 1. Up 1 and then to the right 1. Up 1 to the right 1. Up 1 to the right 1, and then up 1 to the right. Then we're going to go in the other direction. So we're going to go down 1 to the left 1. Down 1 to the left 1. Down 1 to the left 1, down 1 to the left, and down 1 to the left. And now let's create our line here. Okay, and we're going to make that, let's say, red. Okay. And then let's make sure we have some arrows here at the end. And this means that our graph now is y, which is equal to x plus 1. So now if we take a look at this intersection point here, well, this is going to represent negative 3, comma, negative 2. And so where they intersect is then going to be the solution to this graph. So the lines appear to intersect at negative 3, negative 2, and then we can check to make sure that this is a solution to the system by substituting the ordered pair back into both equations. If we plug it back into the first equation, we get negative 8 equals negative 8, which is true. If we plug it back into the second equation, we get negative 1, which is equal to negative 1, so it's also true. And so because there is a solution to the system, then we can say that the system is independent.